Okay, so I want to look at some of the questions that your assessment will have about measuring lab precision. So what I have here is just like a printed off copy kind of some of the practice problems. So the first one here is a thermometer, and what you're going to try to do is determine, first of all, what this tool does for you. So here's 0 and here's 10. So how did I get from 0 to 10? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can tell that each one of these lines is 1. It goes by 1. So if you think about it this way, if this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it lines up in the middle, you can predict the 10th. So this tool is precise out to the 10th. So let's look at it again. 1, 2, 3, and here's 4. So it's going to be about 3.6 or 3.7. And I know that is the correct answer for the temperature. All right. Let's look at the burette. The first thing about the burette that I look at is notice that it's 4, 5, 6. The numbers go this way, not like a graduated cylinder. So this number is not going to be over 5 because it's barely touching the 5, if not a little bit above it. Okay, so you want to recognize that first of all. So how did I get from 4 to 5? 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9. So each one of those lines is a 10th. So you can actually estimate out to the 100th. So this answer right here, I'll see if it lets me write for you, is going to be 5.00. Let's see, sorry. 5.00 is the correct answer because this tool can actually be precise out to the 100th. If you say 5.0, you're wrong because the tool is more precise than that. If you say 5, you're wrong. This is not the same. Like in math, you're like, oh, it means the same thing. In science, it shows you how precise you were and if you truly measured out the best that you could. So the correct answer on this would be 5.00, and then your label would be milliliters. Okay, so I'm going to clear that. Clear my drawing. Okay, let's go down here and see what else you might have problems with. Rulers. Most of your rulers are going to be centimeter rulers. First of all, if it's based on tens, it has to be something meter, and you wouldn't have a millimeter ruler because it's too small. So if I look at this to get from 9 to 10, I notice that there's 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. Every one of these is a tenth. The best you can actually do is going to be out to the 100th. So I'll try to zoom in a little bit more. So I've got 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, 9.4, 9.5, 9.6. I'd call this like a 9.059. It's not necessarily right there, but you have a little bit of leeway on your choices. So if I go 9.59, my label on this is going to be centimeters. And even though it doesn't tell you that, you can know that because meters is based on powers of 10, okay? And so it's not going to be a millimeter ruler. It doesn't exist, too small, okay? It's not going to be a kilometer ruler because you're going to measure a mile. No. So you're going to be looking at centimeters here. And so you do have to recognize that and know that. Let's see if there's a graduated cylinder one. Burette. Here's a graduated cylinder one. This one's a little bit tricky. So from 10 to 15, it's 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So each one of these lines is 1. So if this is 11, and this is 12, and this is 13, I'm like right above it. It's a 13.1 milliliter meniscus because this graduated cylinder goes by ones. So the best you can do is a tenth. Hope that helps a little bit. I'll have some more of the practices up, but hopefully this helps you prepare for that quiz.